Hello there. The other day I did a couple of videos on the Anglo Concertina so that you could learn the tune Silent Night just as a single note version on both a CG Anglo and a GD Anglo. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to enhance those versions so that we play exactly what we did in the previous version, but we're going to add a little, for the most part, lower harmony. So it's going to sound a lot better. I'm not going to put much technique in this video, it's simply so you can play this better version. So make sure you know that easy version first and you've absorbed all the technique from that video before you do this, because like I say, I'm simply going to show you how to do this and you'll be able to download the music and learn it. The one you learnt the other day looks like this, Silent Night, GD Anglo Concertina single note version, but the one we're going to do today looks like this, and you can see it's grown some extra notes. So let's get to it. So to start with, we're all on the left hand side. Originally we had this, and all we're going to do is going to tack some extra notes underneath. So in bar 1, finger 1 is on button 5, left hand side, and we push, pull, push to get D, E, D. And we're going to add B, C, B as a harmony. So it's exactly the same thing on the button below, button number 4 with finger 2. And we put both those fingers down at once. And we get that. And then we leave our second finger where it is on the note B, lift our first finger, and our third finger is going to go on this button here, which is button 3 on the push. And that's a note of G, low G. It's in the space underneath the second ledger line. So that sounds like this. And do that again. And that's your first 4 bars. Don't forget the daggers mean just hold on to the buttons, you don't have to repress them. Let's move down to bar 5 now. Bar 5 is a mixture of right hand and left hand. The right hand does this. Of course that's the original tune, which is A, F. So finger 2, button number 7, played twice. Finger 1, button number 6, played once in the next bar. And to harmonise with that, on the left hand side, we have finger 2, button 4 on the note C, which is on the first ledger line underneath the stave. It's called middle C, of course. Play that twice, and in bar 6, we drop down to button 3 again, but this time it's on the pull, and we have the note A, which is on the second ledger line underneath the stave. So both hands together. Now the first finger on the right hand can stay put, but instead of pulling, we're going to push. We're in bar 7 now. And we're going to push in to get G, and at the same time, our second finger is going to go down on button 4, the left hand side, to play B. And you play that pair of notes twice. And then in bar 8, we're all on the left hand side, and we have these 2 notes. Finger 1, button 5 on the push gives us D, and at the same time the third finger goes on the third button, and pushing we'll get a G. So finger 1, finger 3. But don't forget, all of these harmonies are the top note, the higher note is the tune, the lower note is the harmony, just at the end that changes. So let's hear 5, 6, 7 and 8, shall we? Now the first finger can stay put, and what we're going to do is we're going to put our second finger on button 4, and we're going to pull twice, so we have an E and a C together. Okay, so pull, this is bar 9, and then we come over to the right hand side. This time a couple of notes are not harmonised, we just push and pull, just like we did before in the other version. Remember, all the fingering, all the notes in the other version are intact just as they were, but we're adding notes to it. So we've got button number 6, push for G, and then pulled for F. Hence the dagger, just hold onto the button. And then we come back to the E and the C on the pull for the left hand side. Don't forget, just look at the fingering, you'll know what the notes are. You don't have to worry about the actual pitch of them, because just using the right fingers and doing the bellows direction correctly will give you the right note. So you have E and C then, see? So bars 9 and 10. And then 11 and 12, same as 1 and 2. The next 4 bars are the same as the 4 we've just done. Let's just scroll down to that. 13, 14, 15 and 16. So we'll just play those through for you. And now we're going to go to bar 17. Now another one of these split bars, right hand and left hand. The right hand is going to do this. Going on into bar 18 there, you might remember this from the other version. All next door neighbours, so we have A, C, A, F sharp. Okay, so that's all on the pull. It's button 7, 7, 8, 7, 6. So finger 2, 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and we've got harmony with most of that. On the left hand side there we've got button 4, that will give us the note C on the pull, which we play twice. Then we drop down to button 3 on the pull, that gives us the note A, and then no harmony on that middle note of bar 18, and then we return to the C on the 3rd beat. So those 2 bars. Just listen to the left hand there, the harmony. So in buttons it's 4, 4, 3, 4, whereas the right hand in buttons is 7, 7, 8, 7, 6. Put it together. And you have that dotted crotchet, quaver crotchet in bar 18. So at the end of bar 18 you played these 2 notes. An F on the right hand and a C on the left hand. The F was button 6 on the pull and the C was button 4 on the pull. Now in bar 19 you simply play the same 2 buttons but push in instead of pulling, and that will give you G on the right hand, B on the left hand, and then you simply move down 1 button on the right hand, finger 2 gives you the note B, and you come up 1 on the left hand to get the note D. So you have all dotted minims there. So let's play bars 17, 18, 19 and 20. And in 21 you return to the 2 notes you played in 19, but this time only crotchets, so you only dwell on them for 1 beat. And then on the left hand side, first finger on button 5 you give the note D, and finger 2 will go on that B, which is button 4. So all on the push. And then in bar 22 you return to that D on the push, and then you come to the button below that, button 4 on the pull will give you C, and then down to button 3 on the pull, which will give you A, but you put an F with that on the right hand, which is button 6, first finger. So push, 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 pull, pull. Let's play 21 and 22. Now leave fingers 1 and 3 where they are, but instead of pulling you're going to push in 23, so that will give you G on the right hand, low G on the left hand, and then we're going to add in the note B, which is button number 4. So you've got 3 dotted minims tied to 3 dotted minims, so you play those 3 notes. It's a G major chord which we're going to hold for 6 beats. 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so let's play all of that through for you now. I'm going to count you in with the 3. Remember to start on the left hand side, fingers 1 and 2 down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. be frightened to put some expression in. You know, push and pull, use those bellows. Remember, it's the bellows that gives you the expression, and you'll have a really nice piece there. I haven't taught you any technique in this video. All that was in the other video. This is purely to get you learning this slightly better version of the tune where you've got the actual tune and the harmony as well. When you did 22 and 23 and you did this, there the harmony was on top, of course. That F and G was a higher harmony and the tune was underneath. All through the piece before that, the tune was on top and the harmony was lower down. So there we are, lovely little piece to play. Hope you enjoy learning that. Obviously it's lower pitched than the C G. This is the key of G major, which is was quite low to sing, and C is a bit high to sing. Ideally you'd probably want a B flat F Anglo to get the perfect key to sing Silent Night, but B flat F Anglo concertinas are fairly uncommon, so if you can get one of those, like I say, it will be perfect for Silent Night for singing. So I hope very much that you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and you'll see me in my next video.